Hello, we are here at Untold Festival in Romania, and today we are welcoming Alok. How are you?
Better now. Thanks for having me.
So, how do you feel before your set at the main stage?
I feel very calm, very relaxed. I feel like home. I've been here for, I think this is my fourth time.
Yeah.
So every time it's always like, a new expectations about it, because I'm always trying to bring something new. So today I'm gonna do for the very first time here a new show that we're launching, the Roblox. So yeah, I'm super excited.
Did you prepare your set, or you just going with the flow?
No, I prepared some of the set. I would say like 40% for sure. I know what I have to do it. But the rest of I really would like to go with the flow, because I don't know what the DJ before me is performing.
Yeah.
I don't want to repeat the song, so there's a lot of things. But the team is prepared. We've been performing together for a long time, so they know also if I have to change where we go.
So you did a set at the Galaxy stage, right? Just before? I know you was on the program.
I didn't do Galaxy
Okay.
stage. I'm going to do here next.
Okay.
Okay.
So I did it
No
on
worries,
the
no
program.
worries.
No worries. So you have like a new song?
Yes, actually, yes. I have a new song today.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a song that
Why I Love You So.
yeah, Cassius have a version. It's a very, very, very like old sample from a band, and they even played now in the World Cup in France.
Okay.
Yeah, they did in the intro.
Yeah.
It was a Cassius version. I was working on this like a while ago, and then now I think it's because I released a song called Summer's Back
Yeah.
at the beginning of the summer, and now that's the only space that I have to release this one. But I've been playing this for a while.
Okay. So next year will be the 10th anniversary of Untold. So what would you say to people for coming at Untold next year?
It's been 10 years of a lot of amazing memories that have been created and written here. And I think this is a very special festival exactly because of this, because I think that people come here, it's not only about an event, it's a whole ecosystem, it's 360, the whole experience. A lot of people that come here, they get married or they don't, you know what I mean? So you're always building new stories here, and I wish that we can tell the next amazing stories for the next 10 years.
How would you describe the festival in like few words?
Yeah, because I said this a lot of times, so I don't want to repeat again, because it's kind of obvious, but
like for you.
Yeah, exactly. Like for me, it's kind of, even before coming to this festival, I always wanted to be here. And as soon as you land in the city, you feel that the whole town is breathing the festival.
Yeah.
It's something that's super important, because when you have a Romanian festival that is popular in the whole world, you also have to understand how is the relation with their own town and with their own people, and people really support it. People really give, like a lot of love to it. And of course, people is gonna maintain this festival. So I think that's the beauty about it, It's something that you can really feel of course, it's an international festival, but you have this aspect that they really take care of their own community.
Yeah. So last question, do you have a message for your fans?
For the fans for Untold or overall?
All over the world.
Well, I would say that I'm trying to do my best to fill up all the demands that I have around the world. I've been on the road. I think I spent like 20 days in my house this year. The rest is like only really like just moving. And of course, I'm bringing my family with me, so I'm trying to get this balance. But I'm trying really to do all the demands that people are asking for. But at some moment I really have to find out this balance, because my kids are growing, and there's a moment where I cannot bring them with me anymore. So I would say that maybe you guys are gonna see me a little bit less.
Yeah.
But when I'm gonna come with with something new and different and special. Yeah.
So by the way, how did you manage like the back and forth with your physically but also mentally?
They ask me now like the most three important things, and like I would say like it's my family, my career, and also my health, but not only the physiological health, the mental health, right?
Yeah, it's important.
Because when they ask me, hey, how you make, like, you're so fit and you still like do all those shows, I said it's not about, it's about more about mental health, you know.
Yeah.
If you don't have that, because I had a lot of serious problems with my mental health my whole life, and it's always really like you know, trying to find answers, and sometimes you just feel dismotivated, and then that causes you a depressive moment, then you just get depressed. And I remember that when I was super young, when I said to people that I was depressed was something that people didn't understand.
Yeah,
And in Brazil, it was even worse. Like, he's just lazy, or, you know, it just... And at some moment I realized that I could be a voice for it, because, you know, when people see that I have this mental health problems and depression, a lot of times maybe I give you validation to others to also express themselves, because I think that's the most important point. It's just to recognize that you're not having the you know, and it's okay, you know, and you just have to really to, because depression is not for one reason. There's multiple reasons, and exactly. So I would say that the first step is just to recognize it and then look for help.
It's important to say, like, I'm not good right now,
exactly,
but I will feel good, better after, and all that.
I went to a museum of Rob, the famous singer from UK. He sings that song called Angel. I forgot his name, whatever.
Yeah, okay.
But he did a museum super interesting about mental health, where he has those T-shirts saying, "Listen, guys, I'm not okay today, so just no." You know what I mean?
Not today.
That's it. I think that was beautiful to see, because it's for real, you know. And I also was like, 3 years ago, I was living a very depressive moment, like thinking only about the bad things in life.
Yeah.
And then I remember that I was sick, and then I was feeling a lot of pain, and then I took the antibiotic.
Yeah.
The next day I woke up much better, and I looked at the medicine, and I asked myself, like, wow, wait, who created this? And I remember there were a lot of people working super hard so that we have a better life nowadays, that we have more dignity, you know?
Yeah.
I just want to be part of this movement, you know? I want to be part of this movement that makes people have a better life in the future.
Do you have like goals for the next year, probably with mental health, to create something with all these things?
I have my institute, and I donated a lot of money for different kind of, you know, it's because it all started when I went to Africa, and then in Mozambique, and then there I realized that, you know, I couldn't find gods. I was always complaining about, and I remember that if God exists, why we had so much poverty? I was always complaining about it, you know. So I found out there that, you know, in one woman, that she was blind of two eyes, she was tied in her stomach for 3 days for not feel hungry, and then she was telling me that she was praying for God, for someone to help her. And then I said, like, but tell her that God doesn't exist. If it exists, he abandoned her. And then her answer changed my life forever, because she said, like, no, I was praying and I could feel him. And I understood that God never abandoned them. Who abandoned them was us. Just look back in the history. So that moment I knew that I couldn't change the world, but I could change their world. So that's where I started with the philanthropy. And that was like filling up the emptiness that I had in my heart. So I would say that, you know, it's super complicated to start to talk about mental health when people don't have nothing to eat.
Yeah.
So first have to take care of the first step, you know. So I started with that work, and then I did a lot of work in Brazil as well, in India. But now I think, maybe it's something that we can bring, which is about the mental health topic, for sure.
That's nice of you. So thank you so much, Alok.
Sorry about the rush.
No, it's okay. Thank you so much.
Merci beaucoup. Thank you.